Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for Major League Baseball on Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. My name is Steve, and we're going to have 4 picks here for you today that I think are great value bets for the Wednesday slate of baseball. As always, thank you all for your continued support on the channel. We blew out our goal last week of 500 subscribers, so appreciate your guys' help out with that. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. Really helps us grow this channel. We're trying to reach 575 subscribers here by the end of the week. So appreciate your help out with that. A couple quick announcements. So a couple things we're going to be doing differently. For one, I'm going to have chapters in our videos now. Starting with this video, you'll be able to scroll on the video and find what you need to find easier, hopefully. Got that as a suggestion in the comments last video, so I'm going to make that adjustment. So I appreciate your guys' feedback. I really do. Anything you guys would like to see on the stream or in the videos that you think might help you or any other viewers out there, I appreciate your guys' help out with that. Appreciate your feedback. Also, we're going to be starting a Discord server here soon. I'm working on it. I have a couple days off here, so hopefully I'll be able to get that up by the next episode. So look for that here coming soon. And also, we're going to have a Comet Cappers call out. So put your favorite bet down below in the comments, what you're playing. It has to be probably one bet if we're going to do that. So, we don't have too many floating around. But you put your favorite bet down in the comments, and if it hits, I'll give it a call out on stream. That's something new that we're going to try. Obviously, as we get more people, we'll probably have like a top 5 at some point. We're going to start it out, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, if there's a ton, we'll have a top 5 cappers. So that's going to be based on odds. So it'll be, the biggest odds hit will be, so if you call it a plus 200 line, for instance, you're probably going to be the number 1 if it hits. So that'll be fun. Just something new we're trying. Give me your feedback on that as well, what you think of that. And without further ado, we're going to get right into our results from the previous baseball episode. So these are results from Saturday over the weekend. Obviously, we didn't have an episode on Sunday, unfortunately, because I was out of town. I was at a concert the night before, and I just couldn't get a video out. It was impossible. So anyway, we went 2-2 that day. Not too bad. We started out, we had the Yankees minus 1.5 run line versus the Indians. This one was not close. Indians completely trashed the Yankees that day. It was weird. The Yankees had a weird weekend. They gave up 11 runs in back-to-back games to the Indians. Obviously lost that one. Number 2, we had under 8.5 runs in the Reds-Dodgers game. Cashed this one fairly easily. 0-0 a lot of the game, and some runs ended up happening later. But overall, fairly easy cash. We had over 9 runs in the Rockies-Nationals game. This one didn't hit. We had 6 runs after 3.5 innings, and then 0 runs the rest of the game. So what can you do about that? And then finally, we had the Phillies money line versus the Mets. This one cashed as well. Nola pitched really well. Carrasco also pitched okay. Phillies won the game, though, so we got the hit on that. So 2-2 for our last episode. For our results, we're looking to get after it today. We want to get that 4-0. So let's get after it, guys. Getting right into our picks. At number 1, we're going with the under 11 runs in the Dodgers-Rockies game at minus 120 odds. So we got Walker Buehler here on the mound for the Dodgers, 14-4 with a 2.39 ERA. Going up against German Marquez, 12-10 with a 4.16 ERA. So for Buehler in his last 3 starts, we're looking at 3, 2, and 6 for earned runs. And for Marquez, we're looking at 6, 0, and 2 for earned runs. Now, some of that doesn't sound great as far as if you're looking for the under, but I'll tell you a couple things I really love. For one, German Marquez is 8-2 with a 3.16 ERA at home at Coors Field this year. So obviously he's very comfortable pitching in his home park. That's where this game's going to be played. I like that. Overall, he's had a very good season. He did have one bad start here recently, but I'm honestly not too worried about that. I mean, every pitcher's due. Every pitcher has a bad start every now and then. Other than that, he's been pretty solid lately, especially at home. So I like that. And then for Walker Buehler, he's had a couple of shaky starts his last few, but overall, Can you trust Walker Buehler? Absolutely. Guy is a world-class pitcher. Everybody knows that. He's so good. I look for him to really bounce back here and have a great performance here on the road in Colorado as well. He's uber talented. Probably one of the most talented and effective pitchers in baseball. He proves it again year in, year out. This year is no different. 14-4, obviously. Just absolutely phenomenal stats. And he's gotten loose a couple times here recently. But like I said, look for him to get back on track here. And then, as far as later, we talk about later innings now. So, when this game gets to the bullpen, the Dodgers are second in bullpen ERA the last 30 days. That's a 2.44 ERA, so they're rock solid in the bullpen. And then the Rockies have also been improved. Rockies were near the bottom of baseball in bullpen ERA most of the season. I'm talking like 30th, 29th, 30th range. And last 30 days, they're 19th in bullpen ERA. So they've been better, which is good. That's what we want to see, honestly, in this matchup. So I like that. And then as far as the lineups go, you're looking for lineups to be a little bit colder, right? So the Dodgers, believe it or not, one of the top lineups in baseball, are tied for 20th in runs the last 30 days. So they have not really been tearing the cover off the ball lately, which, again, that's what we want to see. And for the Rockies, they're sitting at 16th in runs. So neither lineup right now is scaring me either. Last night, the under also cashed, 5-4 last night. So, especially with these pitchers on the mound, I definitely think under 11 is a very safe play here. So take it there for your number one pick, guys. Under 11 runs in the Dodgers-Rockies game at -120 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're rolling with the Seattle Mariners money line versus the Oakland Athletics today at +120 odds. So we got Chris Flexen here on the mound for the Mariners, 12-6 with a 3.66 ERA. Going up against Cole Irvin here of the Athletics, 10-13 with a 3.94 ERA. So for Flexen in his last 3 starts, we have 1, 5, and 3 for earned runs. For Cole Irvin, we have 1, 2, and 7 for earned runs. So a couple things I really liked about this. For one, always love it when we have Chris Flexen on the mound. He's been pretty solid this year. I know, he had a couple shaky starts here recently. We gave up 5 earned runs a couple starts ago. But overall, love Chris Flexen on the mound for the Mariners. I love the Mariners bullpen as well. And then lately, the Athletics have been really sticking out to me lately with how bad their bullpen has been. Athletics 29th in bullpen ERA the last 30 days. I like that. They've been getting really, really loose in the late innings, which you like to see that if you're taking the money line here for the Mariners. Mariners are 16th in bullpen ERA the last 30 days, so they've by their standards, they've also struggled a little bit. But I think overall, I trust the Mariners more. I remember watching one of the Mariners games here in the last 30 days where they got really loose. So I think that, I definitely think the stats here could be a little skewed. And the Athletics consistently have been getting beat in the bullpen. So I've been seeing that a lot lately. So I like that. We're looking for consistency, and the Athletics have been consistently bad in the bullpen. So, and then as far as Flexen goes, his last start in Oakland, 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run. His last start in Oakland, so I like that as well. Recent success. And then as far as runs scored the last 30 days, these teams are very comparable. Athletics slightly better at 12th in runs the last 30 days. Mariners at 17th in runs the last 30 days. So overall, though, guys, I love the Mariners and the pitching matchup that they have here. I think, Flexen definitely I trust more than Irvin. And then obviously the Mariners bullpen right now I'm trusting more in the Athletics. So take it right there for your number 2 pick. Mariners money line versus the Athletics at +120 odds. Okay, and at number 3, we're rolling with the Detroit Tigers +1.5 run line versus the White Sox at -118 odds. So we got Mize here on the mound for the Tigers, 7-8 with a 3.64 ERA. Going up against Reynaldo Lopez, 3-3 with an ERA of 3. In Mize's last 3 starts, we're looking at 1, 3, and 0 for earned runs. And for Lopez, 6, 1, and 3 for earned runs. So, in this case, guys, we should see bullpens very early in this game. Neither one of these pitchers gets very deep. About 4 to 5 innings is what you could expect from each of these pitchers. So definitely going to see the bullpens. So, talking about bullpen ERA last 30 days, we got the Tigers at 8th, which is pretty solid. And then we get the White Sox at 5th. So, both bullpens can really lock it down here. And then, recent momentum. Got to roll with the Tigers here. Tigers going for the sweep here of the White Sox. They won the first two already. They're riding a 4-game winning streak right now. They won the last two of the Tampa Bay Rays series as well. So I love the momentum here for the Tigers. Tigers are playing at home. I love that we don't even have to win this game to cash this bet. Tigers could lose by 1 and we still win this bet. You gotta like that. I said Tigers 41-36 at home here on the year. White Sox 36-39 on the road. So definitely, White Sox are very beatable on the road. I think it does play a big factor in this game. And like I said, I love what the Tigers bullpen's been doing lately. It's been hard for me to trust them at all this year, but I tell you what, they've been very good recently. And look for that to continue. A lot of good momentum, a lot of good vibes here in Detroit. So take it there for your number 3 pick. Tigers plus 1.5 run line versus the White Sox at minus 118 odds. Okay, and finally at number 4, we're rolling with the Kansas City Royals money line versus the Cleveland Indians at minus 108 odds. So we have Carlos Hernandez here going to the mound for the Royals, 6-2 with a 3.9 ERA. Going up against Allen of the Indians, 1-7 with a 7.11 ERA. So for Hernandez in his last 3 starts, we got 7, 0, and 2 for earned runs. For Allen, we got 4, 5, and 2 for earned runs. So obviously, to me, we have a big edge here in the starting pitching matchup right away. Carlos Hernandez has been rock solid most of the year. Like I said, his last start, he wasn't very good, obviously, giving up 7 earned runs. It's one start, right? Outside of that, Hernandez has been pretty rock solid. Allen, on the other side, has consistently given up runs in just about every start. So that is honestly what I want to see. We're looking for trends. We're looking for consistency. And Allen has given us, 4, 5, and 2 his last 3 starts. So I like that. And, that ERA above 7 as well. I'm liking that as well. So, and then, all across the board, Royals have statistical edges on the Indians the last 30 days as well. The Royals are 6th in bullpen ERA. Indians 23rd in bullpen ERA the last 30 days. So that's a big edge. Indians bullpen been getting loose. And then as far as runs go, Royals tied for 6th in runs last 30 days. Indians at 14th in runs the last 30 days. So Royals really overall been playing pretty good. And like I said, they got a few good starting pitchers as well. Hernandez is one of them. He's also he's actually better on the road as well, which this game's going to be in Cleveland, so that's good for Hernandez. He's 3-0 with a 2.60 ERA on the road as well, so I like that. So for all those factors, guys, I love it there for our last pick. Take it there. Royals money line versus the Indians at minus 108 odds. Okay, that's going to do it for our picks for today. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Like I said, we're trying to get to 575 by the end of the week, so appreciate your help out with that. If you have any suggestions for me, also drop those down below in the comment. Would love to hear what you guys are thinking. Also, place your favorite bet down below in the comments. Would love to talk to you guys about that. We'll also have, for next episode, we'll have a call out on the stream for the best cappers in the comment section. So, let me know what you think of that as well. Love to hear your guys' feedback. Outside of that, we're going to have obviously a lot of new videos this week. We'll have our football video, primetime video coming out tonight as well. So look for that to drop for the Thursday night football game between the Panthers and the Texans. We'll have our college football video, our NFL videos for the week as well. We're going to keep running baseball. So this week I'm really going to try to get Wednesday through Sunday knocked out on baseball as well. I know the last couple weeks have been a little bit inconsistent, but we're going to really try to make sure that happens this week. So look for that. Other than that, it's going to do it for me, guys. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace.